What is going on, guys? It's LogicLookss, and today we got a quick little video that is gonna help a ton of you guys out. We got some snipe filters for you guys, man. If you guys don't already know, the market has completely just crashed. Prices have gone down. A lot of filters you can't use anymore that you used to be able to use, and a lot of people are struggling to find the filter that suits them best. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys some filters that you could use to make easy MT, as well as, you know, just snipe after the market crash in 2K20. So we're going to get right into it. I'm excited, man. If you guys are ready for this, go down below, leave a like on the video. Let's try to get this video to 250 likes if possible. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. We are on the road to 60K, and we're going to get right into it, man. Without further ado, let's get into some of these filters. Let me show you guys what I got in store. Okay, guys, so if you guys already don't know, man, the market has crashed quite a bit. A lot of cards have, you know, just plummeted in price. A lot of cards, you know, became buy nows. A lot of stuff has happened in the past couple of weeks on 2K, especially with the release of all these new GOAT cards, such as Go Kareem, Go Magic, and Go Larry Bird. But in today's video, I do have some filters for you guys. Now, one thing I gotta mention is I am not gonna include the enabled filter on today's video. You guys should know it. If you know about it, you know. If you're doing it, you already know how to do it, so I don't have to really go in depth about that. But I'm going to explain some other filters that anybody could use. You only need 100,000 MT on the dot, and right now I only have 100K as well. I have a lot of stuff to sell, as you guys can see, so I'll be up to 1 million very, very soon. But let's just say you have only 100K and you're looking for a filter. Well, I'm going to show you guys the best of the best. The first one we're going to start with is the Galaxy Opal glitch filter right here, man. This is a very simple filter. It is actually very good as well. It is very, you know, I guess it's very non-competitive, you could say, because not a lot of people are on it. It is very hard to see a snipe, though. You guys can see Hidu, Shaq, Dirk, Jokic, and T-Mac. I think those are the only guys you could actually see on this filter. Now, you got to get extremely lucky to actually get a snipe on this filter, but I have been seeing a lot of people snipe Hidu on Instagram, so you can definitely give it a go. And I promise you, if you actually spend some time on these filters, any of these filters that I give out today, you will be able to get a snipe. It is just extremely hard to, like, time it right. What I would recommend is don't spend more than 1 hour on a filter per day. If a filter is extremely dry, switch it up. If a filter is hot, then obviously stay on it for more than an hour, but don't spend, you know, more than 1 hour on a filter per day, because obviously if it's going to be dry for an hour, it's most likely going to be dry for the whole day. But this is the first filter, Galaxy Opal glitched. Very simple, very easy. Let's move into number 2. Okay, boys, the next filter, there's kind of a mixture of filters right here that I want to mention. The first one is Galaxy Opal Prime Series 2. I know it sounds weird, but Prime Series 2, where you can see KD, Simmons, and I believe Oscar's in here too. I just don't know where he's at. I think he's just rare in general, bro. I think, you know, there's just not a lot of him on the market right now. But this one right here is perfect as well. You can see KD and Simmons. And then obviously you can switch it over to Prime Series 3. Same thing, 500 MT minimum buyout. And by the way, you don't have to refresh the filter by moving the buyout up anymore. I just learned that recently. You don't have to refresh it. You can just spam it now. I don't know what 2K changed or why they changed it, but you can spam now and, you know, see the cards on time. So this is another filter I would use. Galaxy Opal Prime Series 3. I've had, you know, pretty good success with this filter. I've probably sniped close to like 15, 20 Lukas this year. I've probably sniped, you know, obviously that one Paul George, and I believe that's all I've sniped for the Prime Series 3. But Prime Series 2, again, I probably sniped like 10, 20 KDs, 5 or 6 Ben Simmonses. So definitely give it a go. But this filter right here is amazing. Very, very easy to get a snipe on. Obviously, it might not be the most consistent, but when you see it, you're probably going to be the only one on the filter or the only couple people on the filter. So if you're decently fast, you shouldn't have much comp, and you should be able to get the snipe on this filter. Definitely filter number 2, and probably one of my favorites on this entire list. Guys, I do have one enabled filter that I want to put in here. It's not the classic one. I just want to let this, you know, let you guys know what this filter is. It's very, very simple. You got to go Galaxy Opal Center. You got to put it at 500 minimum buyout, and you guys will see, you guys can see a lot of cards are up on this filter. You got to enable them all. If you want to buy them, you can. Obviously, you know, it is up to you at the end of the day whether you want to buy them or not. But if you do buy them, you can enable them and then just spam the refresh. You are going to be able to see Bobo, Shaq, Chris Bosh, I believe, and there's a lot more other cards you can see. You can see both the Shaqs, by the way, so you can see the other Shaq, the one that's super expensive, and obviously the one that, you know, everybody pretty much has or everybody can get pretty cheaply. And you can also see Kareem, Patrick Ewing, Joel Embiid. Almost forgot about him. You can see a lot of cards on this filter right here, and a lot of people are using it, so you got to be careful with that. But it is pretty consistent. Like, you will see a Bobo every couple of hours. You'll probably see a Shaq every couple of, you know, 20-30 minute spans. So definitely give this one a go as well. I know it's an enabled filter. I know I said I wasn't going to put them on here, but decided to throw this one in because not a lot of people know about it, and honestly, it works like a charm. Okay, boys, the next filter, you actually got to scroll through some teams for this one. Now, the teams I recommend, you know, camping on Obviously you guys got to be smart with this, but the first one is the Magic. If you guys don't know why, Galaxy Opal Magic has a lot of opals. You guys can see we got Hiru, both T-Max, and those are pretty much the main guys. Obviously you guys can see Aaron Gordon too, and Aaron Gordon is actually a buy now. So what you're gonna have to do is buy the pink diamond version of his card and enable it, which is fine because pink diamond Aaron Gordon is like 20-30k, I believe, maybe even 40k. So buy the pink diamond version of that card, enable the filter, and sit on it. Next one, Galaxy Opal Nuggets, is another perfect one. This is probably my favorite, or second favorite, I would say. You can see Bobo, you can see MPJ, you could also see Carmelo Anthony, and you can see Jokic on top of all of that. So definitely a great filter to use right here as well. A pretty consistent one too. Like I see people getting snipes probably every like once an hour, twice an hour on this filter. So definitely Galaxy Opal Nuggets isn't a bad one. And of course, the last one I would recommend, Galaxy Opal Thunder small forward, which means you can only see KD and Rashard Lewis. And just yesterday in stream, if you guys weren't there, we actually ended up getting a KD off this filter. I have yet to see a Rashard Lewis, but we did get a KD off this filter, and we probably only spent like, I would say 30 minutes on it. So not too bad right there at all. Obviously, if you get Rashard Lewis, you're going to be balling. So give this filter a go as well. Give all these team filters a go. Let me know if you guys find any other teams that I didn't mention. And let's move into some of the last filters in this video. Okay, boys, another filter that actually works pretty well. It is the Galaxy Opal Showtime for your theme. And put your maximum bout up to the cheapest one. You guys can see Chris Webber is probably like 50-60k around there. So put it up to the cheapest one, whatever Chris Webber is. Put it up to the cheapest one, and honestly just spam the refresh on this. You are going to be able to see a lot of cheap Jimmy Butlers and Shaqs. Highly doubt you see a Rashard Lewis unless you get extremely lucky, but I can guarantee you will be seeing some cheap Jimmy Butlers and Shaqs. Obviously a lot of Chris Webbers are going to be popping up as well. Just make sure you buy them for the right price. Don't overpay for one of these cards and not be able to make profit on it later, because that would absolutely suck. But you guys can see a lot of them always pop up, so just be careful when you're buying. Don't buy something for too much or more than it's worth. Obviously you don't want to lose MT. Keep tax in mind as well, because there is a tax when you sell the cards. But this filter right here is great. You will actually low-key see a lot of Jimmy Buckets and Shaqs. Like I said, a lot of people chuck them up for very cheap, and a lot of people don't get to see them because not too many people can actually be on this filter. Obviously, if you want, you could also buy Chris Webber and then enable the filter and only see Jimmy Butler and Shaq, and of course Rashard Lewis. But it is 100% up to you. I'm not recommending you do that. You can just do it this way and try to snipe Jimmy Butler and Shaq, obviously for very cheap. It is 100% up to you at the end of the day. I'm probably going to do it, the enabled way, because I already have Chris Webber. I already had him before, I even tried to snipe on this filter. So I don't know what I'm going to do, really. I'm probably going to keep it on enabled for me personally, but you guys can use whatever. Both ways work, and both ways work great. Boys, another thing I would recommend is go Galaxy Opal small forward Pacific for your division. Put it on 500 minimum buyout. You're only going to see a couple of pages. You could also see Lamar Odom on the filter, and I believe Lamar Odom is the only other guy that you could actually see on this filter right here. So unfortunately, you're only seeing one card, but what I would recommend to refresh this filter, or kind of change it up a little bit, is scroll through the divisions. Find the divisions that work for you. Obviously, Northwest, Southwest does not work. Southeast, I'm pretty sure does work actually as well. There are a couple of divisions that actually work with this filter, and honestly, if you find the right ones, you are going to be able to easily make a lot of MT if you actually see the cards on the filter. You can do it with other positions too. Galaxy Opal Atlantic small forward works as well. You can do it with shooting guard, you can do it with point guard, you can do it with whatever you want. Play around with it a little bit. It's not really a set filter that I'm giving you guys right here. You guys just got to play around with the color of the card, which is obviously on Opal right now, but you can even change it to pink diamond. I would recommend Opal though. Play around with the position and play around with the division until you find a good filter for yourself. I know there's a lot out there. There's a lot of different combinations you could do. If you find the right combination, you could actually be set out to make a lot of MT, because a lot of people don't know about those filters. A lot of people aren't on those filters, and you're going to be able to see the card first before people even on the enabled filter. So you should definitely be able to make some easy profit using that kind of method. It's not really a filter, like I said. It is a method that you kind of have to personally adapt with. But if you adapt properly, you can make yourself a ton of MT in basically no time. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. I know it was very short. Let me know if I missed any filters. Let me know if you guys have any filters that I didn't mention. I think these are the best Opal filters after the market has crashed right now. Obviously, there are some other filters that work too, but these are my favorite, and some of the ones I've been using alongside some of the ones that the community has been using as a whole that I've known about. If you guys enjoyed this video though, leave a like down below, man. Let's try to get this video to 250 likes if possible. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, join the crew. We are on the road to 60k. Turn on those notifications so you never miss another video. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. I love you. Thank you for all the support. Another video should be coming out late tonight. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Like I said, love you, man. See you. Peace.
Told me that I had potential. Yeah, he pull up, but he pull up in rental. You niggas don't know, you don't know none of my pain. Remember the days when I walked in the rain? I'm going way harder cause it's a new season. I do what I do and I got all my reasons. And when I win, I never feel like I won, cause everybody